It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we've got the Titans' rocket arm quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Titans and the Lions.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. Well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down.
Folks, kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. A throw left side to start out, that's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 54 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff. It's complete. It's Gore. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
On first down, Goff. He's got Gore.
You talk about this Titan defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Completed out left to Doubs.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
2nd and 6.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throw right side, hauled in by Doubs. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They're going to look to throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
2nd and a couple.
They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Stiff-armed him. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Down to about the 32.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Henry up the middle. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 5.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. A 10-play drive that time, and the result in the end, a Titans touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Here's Goff. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at that. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Goff. He's got Granson, his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
A 33-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken at the 23. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Another run for Gibbs here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And the Titan defense defense steps up here, and down he goes. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and it'll be Titan football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now a play fake here on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A give right side for Gibbs. And down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 35. Play action. It's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now the Titans getting set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Running left, it's Henry. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Now come up now, 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Throw out wide is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Goff now to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Chambers. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw again. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy that's whole season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Folks' kick is good.
And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Goff. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Shaq Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Now a 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
And it's fielded at the 34. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Goff. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Mitchell. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. They go play action here on 1st down.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now a 1st down throw, gone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans.
On 2nd, here's Algier.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. To throw is Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And maybe a little frustration from Goff as he'll turn and call a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Goff now looks to throw.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Throwing again is Goff. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
He's got Granson as tight end.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Goff. It's complete. It's Gore. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Detroit Lions 1st down.
Again, Goff. And this complete to Mitchell. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Handoff now to Gibbs.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Goff on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Eddy Piñeiro on now.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Piñeiro is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Got Dobbs over the middle. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now a play fake, and it's gone. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Well, they'll run it with Gibbs, and he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7. Goff now looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Got stopped, would have liked the touchdown, but hey, field goal gives you the lead, and let your defense do the work.
The one thing to keep in mind, though, the field goal is not automatic. You've got to make sure you protect your kicker here so you don't have a block, which turns into a big play. But you're exactly right. Kick it, rely on your defense. This is the proper play here in this situation.
So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Here's Higgins out on the right side. Shoves him aside. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Okonkwo holds it in left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. Down right around the 25. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now a handoff to Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, they go again with Henry. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw here. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So here's Nick Folk in an important spot. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up.
Folk's kick is good.
And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 8, just over 1:40 to play. They need a touchdown and, of course, the 2-point conversion as well. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Now it's Goff. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. The Titans.
Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And